And welcome back, guys. This is my Nostalgia Reacts for commercials of the 1960s. I was looking for some older commercials. It's kind of hit and miss with the other place that I'm at, where you can get 1970s, 1979 commercials and stuff like that. I wanted to go back a little farther, so they don't have any 60s or 50s commercials, so I just typed in 60s commercials, and this is what I found. There's another one that's 60s commercials continued. 60s commercials, vintage commercials continued. I don't know what that means. It's from Retro Yard, but that's not this video. And if you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Click the notify bell so you know when there's new content going on. And check out my Facebook and my Twitter. Facebook is at Hobby Jobs Reactions at facebook.com, and Twitter is Hobby Job Reactions. Both links will be in the description, and I'll probably have the link for this video in the description too, even though I'm not subscribed to this channel. But still, it is a about a 10-minute video, and you probably want to watch the commercials without my ugly mug. So I'll leave a link in the comment for the original video. And if you don't like what I do, VHS tape. Betamax? Oh.
This diner is pulling a switch on the regulars by serving new instant Maxwell House. What's it taste like? Fresh perk coffee, that's what it tastes like. New instant Max.
So even the commercials from the 60s were retarded, just like our commercials now.
Now a better blend of coffee beans, freshly perked for more fresh perk taste. We call it the Perky Instant.
She's cute.
With the success of the recent Apollo space flights, man has been brought another step closer to the moon. Aboard these manned Apollo flights, 3 astronauts, and with them, Tang. Tang, the energy breakfast drink with rich natural flavor.
So it was an energy breakfast drink? So you take it instead of breakfast, and it's supposed to give you energy and fill you up? I thought it was just orange drink.
And more vitamin C than orange juice. Still, Tang's biggest role isn't in NASA's space program. It's right here on Earth.
Somewhere back at the dawn of history, man discovered roast duck. Man's next discovery, the stuffy stomach. Centuries will pass before he discovers something to unstuff it. When he does, he will call it Alka-Seltzer. Its bubbly alkalizers will neutralize his stuffy stomach. Too late for him, but not too late for us.
Maxim freeze-dried coffee brings you 6 exciting summertime uses for your percolator. We do this now because it's time to enjoy a tall, frosty glass of iced Maxim and use your percolator for other things. For a refreshing summer change, try iced Maxim. You may never perk again. It's hard to fall asleep when some of the things you've eaten insist on staying up past your bedtime. If there are little things still kicking around, your stomach is going to keep you awake. Unless you take Alka-Seltzer. Those soothing alkalizers in Alka-Seltzer can quiet an upset stomach, and Alka-Seltzer's bubbles help bubble your stomach's trouble.
Again, these are some silly commercials. This is just a little peek back into the 1960s and how they sold products. It's pretty interesting. I'm sorry I'm quiet, but it's pretty interesting.
Away. Alka-Seltzer before bedtime. If your stomach doesn't get a good night's rest, neither will you.
More coffee time?
No, thanks, dear.
Try one of these Gino's pizza rolls, Brad. They're great.
Okay. It's a nice party, Mrs. Clark.
I see your husband didn't like your coffee. I beg your pardon? I'm Mrs. Johnson. You should try my coffee. Look, I don't know who you are or how you got into my house, but you take your coffee and leave, okay?
What's that?
Beats me. Do you like the pizza rolls?
Wow, they taste like cheeseburgers.
And these taste like chili burgers, and then over here I have ham and cheese.
You seem to have everything, Mrs. Clark. Ever think you had bad breath, too?
No, but you do. Nice thing about these pizza rolls, you just take them out of the freezer and pop them into the oven.
Please, Clark, start wearing cleaner blouses.
I'll give you 30 seconds to take your blouse and get out of my house. Another Gino's pizza roll.
This is a wild party.
In this neighborhood, we get all the nuts.
I wasn't quite sure if that was a pizza roll commercial or everything else commercial. That was crazy. That was a little, yeah, that was 1960s for you. Somebody was on acid or something. Oh, speaking of acid.
The 24-hour bug. When he hits your stomach, he makes you miserable. Nothing can make him go away, but something can make him easier to live with. Pepto-Bismol liquid. Pepto-Bismol's coating action soothes the nausea and relieves the upset that makes you feel so awful. Take Pepto-Bismol liquid until the bug stops bugging you.
Hey, kid!
It's Tricks.
Do you know what's inside specially marked boxes of tricks? Free old-time model airplane kits. You get a Mustang, or a Stuka, or a Zero. Easy to put together and...
Silly rabbit. Free model airplane kits like Tricks are for kids.
And sometimes for tricky rabbits.
Nice. I think that's the first time I ever actually seen the old rabbit get one over on everybody.
What's spring?
Springy's been from head to knee.
Bullwinkle and Rocky.
Underdog and Lucky. Free inside. Frosty-O's and Lucky Charms.
Frosty-O's.
Springy's bend. Springy's rock.
Do they even make Frosty-O's anymore? Do they? Do they?
And a whole bunch of things.
There's a free Springy inside each specially marked box of magically delicious Lucky Charms. And three-way energy Frosty-O's.
Bullwinkle
And Rocky.
Underdog
And Lucky. Free inside. Frosty-O's and Lucky Charms.
Don't look so sad.
On or not to on? That is the question. Whether it is nobler to continue with what has been, because it was, or to go with the uncola, because it is, must give us pause to refresh ourselves. 7-Up. Wet, wild, fresh, clean, perchance prettier than a cola. 7-Up, the uncola, sheathes the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and cushions the thousand...
Boy, 7-Up really thought uppity, really thought well of themselves back in the 60s.
Natural shocks that flesh is heir to quaff. To thirst no more. Alas, poor cola. I know him well.
Gotcha.
What, me what?
Judy, you're always raving about cheer, but you're not using it.
Oh, I always use cheer in hot water. But see, this is a cold water wash.
You didn't know?
No, what?
Cheer's got so much power in cold water,
Yeah.
you don't need a special cold water detergent.
Aha! But what about the whites? We'll get those clean in cold water.
Yep, even the whites.
Come on, how?
Cheer's preset for cold water.
What do you mean?
Well, it cleans and whitens better than any.
Is she stoned doing this commercial? Cause she acts, her eyes ain't chinked or anything, but she acts like she's a little spacey. I don't know if it's the quality of the acting back then or what, but she seems a little spacey. Her pupils don't look dilated or anything, but you know, whatever. But still, is she spacey? Is she stoned?
He's leading cold water detergent.
Any of them?
She's cute though.
Any of them.
So if you're right, then that means that I don't need 2 detergents.
Right.
But if you're wrong...
Well, was I right? White enough?
White enough? Look at that shirt. I mean, look at this laundry whiteness.
And in cold water with cheer.
Yes. Here, I won't need this anymore. Oh, look at these socks. They're saying I'm white. Oh, I'm so excited.
Stomach unhappy. Triactin puts a smile in your tummy.
Triactin.
Stomach unhappy. Triactin puts a smile in your tummy. Triactin is a super strength antacid. It not only neutralizes, triactin relieves the major discomforts of indigestion in a way no simple antacid can. Heartburn, overstuffed feeling, jittery stomach. Put a smile in your tummy. Take Triactin.
There are lemons and there are limes, but there's no such thing as a lemon lime.
Look at this can. Gillette foamy with lemon lime.
I don't care what it says, there's no such thing.
Look, see, a lemon lime.
It's just a picture, there's no such thing.
All right, smell it. Gillette foamy with lemon lime isn't sweet like plain lime. The lemon keeps it tangy.
For the last time, there is no such thing as a lemon lime.
Aha! Huh?
I see no one coming a mile away, but that was still funny.
Starkist presents Charlie the Tuna.
I know what that is, Charlie.
Yeah, what is it?
A modern statue.
Yeah, you looked at the label.
What you doing with it, Charlie?
Sending it to Starkist so they'll notice what good taste I got.
They can tell from that?
Of course, dummy. They know that only guys with real good taste can stand to be around this junk.
That makes sense. That makes sense. But Charlie, they ain't exactly looking for tunas with good taste. Starkist wants tunas that taste good.
Nah, here they come. Can you see it from up there?
Sorry, Charlie, but only the best tasting tuna get to be Starkist. Best tasting because Starkist is
Why would Charlie be sorry? He's still alive and not on my sandwich.
100% prime filet.
It is the best tasting tuna.
For the best tasting tuna, get Starkist.
Tell him Charlie sent you.
Well, that was fun. 1960s commercials for everybody. That was hilarious. I loved them. And if you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Click the notify bell, and check out my Twitter and my Facebook. And leave me a comment below. Leave a comment below. Leave a comment below. And if you don't like what I do,